This is Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth, welcoming some power players in the studio this morning. He is one half of the promotions team, Vic and Kaz. Please welcome Mr. Victor Elmo.
What's going on? How you doing, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. Feeling good. And he is the founder of Blacklist Marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Laybo is in the building. What's up, G?
What's going on, y'all? I'm actually not the founder of Blacklist. I'm just part of the team. I'm actually the founder of the committee.
Founder of the committee.
The committee group. Yeah. So we actually are partnering up with the Blacklist Marketing Group, which we do a lot of stuff together, a lot of events together. So
thank you. Yeah. My apologies.
It's
for
good
the,
to put. It's good to put the face with the smooth voice, man.
Oh
yeah. I see you know. You got
well, you know,
going. Yeah.
My main show is The Quiet Storm on Magic 102 at night, and then this is my other show. This kind of scratches my little journalism itch,
right.
You know. Okay. But I purposely use this platform to make us more aware of what's going on. Like I'm so pro-black. Like I'm all about us on this, and it is by design.
Right.
And speaking of things being on purpose, y'all having a party with a purpose and giving back to the community at the same time. So the big New Year's Eve black tie celebration. What's it going to be called, Vic?
The Countdown NYE.
The Countdown NYE happening at the Buffalo Soldiers Museum New Year's Eve. This is special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we do this New Year's Eve party every year, but this year is extra special because we're partying with a purpose. So a portion of the proceeds of all the ticket sales is going to go back to Mia's Closet, which is a nonprofit organization here based in Houston. Mm-hmm. And this organization is especially special to me because I'm actually I service with this organization. And pretty much what Mia's Closet does is collects clothing donations for K-12 and services those underserved communities with those clothes.
Yeah. Oh, man. So we definitely want to encourage people to come to this because I'm sure, you know, with Harvey hitting, people are still, and it's going to be years before we fully recover from it, but people are still hurting bad off of Harvey. And so you all teaming up with Mia's Closet, that's incredible because I always think about the kids first.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so this is awesome. So tell us about why, though?
Why?
Why, you know, y'all businessmen, y'all making money, but then clearly something had to click, like say, hey, let's give back. So why did y'all decide to want to partner with a nonprofit and do that?
I mean, I'm a product of what nonprofits have served in my communities. And just being able to give back to these communities is just heartwarming to me. So we've been doing a lot of events. We've been taking from the community, providing entertainment to the community. But now just giving back to the community is like special, especially going into the new year, coming with a new heart, coming with a new mind. I think that's a good place to start.
No doubt. Lobo's talk about a Blacklist role in this.
Well, actually what it is we actually are having two different events, but we're kind of conglomerating this into a party with a purpose type of thing. So they're having their event, and we're also having what is calling the Great Ending at Rose Gold. It's like a black tie event. We're having at Rose Gold downtown on Main Street. And part of our proceeds of ticket sales and door entry as well, we actually will be giving back to the food bank and going out personally and feeding the homeless. So with our team, with the committee group and the Blacklist company, what we're going to do is take our proceeds and we're going to actually get hands-on with some of the homeless people. Like you said, people still hurting from Harvey. What people don't know is Houston's homeless rate has actually went up since Harvey. People still haven't got back on their feet from that. So you just got to think, man, we spend a lot of our time making money in what is these people's community, which is downtown.
Yeah.
They live downtown, but they just don't actually live in homes. You know, so we see these people on a daily basis. So for us, it's kind of like we coming down here and we collecting all this money from minority type of people, but we riding right past the people who really need us, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we've been doing this annual event that we do. Man, we do annual feeding the homeless, turkey drives and stuff like that every year anyway. So this year, to team up with some other guys and really make it purposeful, you know what I'm saying, and make it really mean something, and try to get others to look at it to where they can lend a helping hand as well, and open the door for others to help donate, and not just make it to where we're benefiting off the only ones benefiting off of it. We want to make it seem like, you know, we bringing something to the table, we helping out the community as well, because we are actually feeding our families from this community.
Yeah.
So why not help others, you know?
That's what's up. I love that. You listen to Access Houston. We're talking to Victor Elmo from Vic and Cost, and Laybo from Blacklist Marketing. The Countdown is happening. The Countdown NYE 2019 is happening on New Year's Eve at the Buffalo Soldiers Museum, and benefits from that is going to benefit. Proceeds from that will benefit Mia's Closet, excuse me. And you all are entrepreneurs. Y'all do a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, y'all are definitely out here securing the bag. With the new year coming up, and you know, a lot of people, they're gonna be on a new year, new me BS, and some folks are maybe thinking about starting a business. What advice would you have to this aspiring entrepreneur with starting their new business? Or maybe you can share some hits and misses or the trials and errors from your come up.
You know what's really interesting on Laybo, sitting here next to Laybo, when we first started in the industry, him and I collaborated on a lot of projects, and just a message to any young entrepreneur trying to start in the business: make sure you put yourself together with people who are ready for the long game. Mm-hmm. And also, when ambition and drive does not come in place, when you lose that, you got to have discipline. Mm-hmm. So you got to be disciplined in those areas. And I think that's what has put people like myself and Laybo still here to this day after so much trials and tribulations in entrepreneurship in the industry that we're in. Venues closing, businesses shutting down, things of that nature. What keeps us in the game is the discipline and staying focused and keeping our mind set even when the ambition or the drive isn't there.
Laybo?
I kind of think more for like exactly touch more on what he said is make sure that your circle is tight. Once again, you have to surround yourself with people have the same drive as you, and sometimes that person may not have the same drive as you as a partner, but they have something else they can bring to the table. You may have the people skills, they may have the behind the scenes skills,
right.
Different things like that. Like my new bar we're opening, the committee group, it's me, Boom, Quan, and Barlow. We're opening the club on the north side, which a lot of people look at that like, I wouldn't go for that type of area, but you kind of got to go with your move. That's my number one key of success that I've had, is always go with what you believe in, because if you wake up and if I wake up and I believe in it, then I'm going to make it happen. But if I wake up and I'm chasing for your dream, right, I'm not going to work as hard for it. So we're opening up a spot called Plush on the north, right off of Greens Road. And we kind of going with what we believe, you know. Everybody want to go for the south side. Everybody wants to go downtown Third Ward. Yeah. But we going with what we know.
Southwest.
You know, we going where our people will feel comfortable at, you know. Some people don't want to leave the north side. You know, some people want to go to a spot on the north side before they go downtown. Yeah. So get back to your question is kind of go with what you know. Don't be afraid. Chances make champions. You know, that's the biggest thing. Take a chance and make sure that your team is solid foundation.
No doubt. That's some good advice. What about the money aspect? Because I think a lot of times people, they go into this and they don't realize that you got to spend money to make money.
Right.
A lot of times they over budget. And what I've seen just from standing from afar, they don't respect the money.
True. I kind of think that it's more so, well, really from being on the inside and looking at how people will assume as a business owner, when you get into it, you do handle a lot of money, but it's not all profit. So you got to learn, like he said, it's discipline. You know, you may make $100,000, but you may not see that $90,000 worth of bills right immediately. So you thinking you can do whatever you want with that money. But like you said, the discipline to have the structure, and you don't respect that money because it's coming in so fast. But then you got to learn, hey, yeah, I made $100,000, but when that first come, I got $90,000 I got to put back out. So it's kind of just I came in from a promoter aspect to an owner aspect. So I kind of seen both sides of it. And to me, I don't really focus on the money. I focus more so on the passion of what I do. You know, the money's going to come regardless. If I like what I do, which is making hundreds of people come to one place at one time, then the money gonna come regardless. So
Yeah. Your experience with it?
Oh man, money. My relationship with money is really interesting. I think that you just gotta pay for what you get. So we always pay it forward. We make sure we take care of our people.
You're a quality over quantity guy.
Yeah, just focus on the vision. Cosmo, my business partner is Cosmo. I'm the money guy. Cosmo is like the vision guy. He's like, look, don't worry about the money. I know it costs.
He's actually here. He didn't want to get on. I don't. I mean, you guys are a team. I was just like, my feelings were a little hurt. Like, damn, you're not going to talk on this on the show.
So, but he's pretty much he's the guy that look. Let's focus on the vision. Saying regardless of what it costs, let's make sure that we put the best product out there. Let's put the best experience out there for everybody else. Once you focus on the experience and you focus on that, the money will come. And that's been him. Me, I'm the stickler. I'm like the, penny for penny, dollar for dollar person. I'm making sure everything is in line. So just kind of having those two sides and having a partner that focuses on that, and putting yourself around people who see money two different ways allows you to, maximize each opportunity. Because sometimes you can penny pinch and shortcut the vision of your product, or you can cheat your customers when you focused on too much on the money. But if you focus on the product, the money will come and people will appreciate exactly what you're doing. So with our new venture, shout out to Laybo, his new spot. Me and Cosmo just opened up our new spot 2 weeks ago, Post Lounge on Westheimer. So that's what we're doing, is focusing on the product.
We're about on Westheimer.
Post Lounge is right there off of Westheimer and Fondren. So it's a lounge. We're open 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday. It's a place for you to be able to cook back. We have a full kitchen, hookah, mixed cocktails.
Shut up! I'm gonna have to pull up this weekend, Friday or something. I ain't got, because I'm off on Friday. So
we want to bring the party experience back to the Galleria area. A lot of people going downtown. A lot of people going to uptown at one point. So we just want to
bring it back to the gala. It is so funny that you mentioned that. I was just having this conversation with a coworker yesterday. I was like, damn. The 26th of November made 6 years that I've been in Houston. And so I was like, what was the name of that one spot that was on Alabama? Like when I first got here, we was here.
The Roxy.
The Roxy, bruh.
The
Roxy. Yeah. And I just remember that, and I was like, damn, I didn't realize that was like in the heart of the Galleria area, but that place was lit. But I did notice throughout, like, things were moving more toward Washington Ave, downtown, in the Heights. Yeah. Laybo, I think what you doing up on the north, like, that's great. Like, I love the north side. The north is so lit. Like, I don't know why people want to discount the north.
It's its own little world.
I love the north.
It's its own world, man. And that's kind of where my team's successes came from. Like, nobody wanted to focus and get a north side anything. So, hey, we got it for you.
When I was on the north, that's when I really knew that I was in Texas, because I was up there. I was at the corner store, like, real talk. At the corner store, I see
a horse.
Shut your ass up. So it absolutely was. It was this was some old school classic, and then it was just had to be whatever year that was, Cadillac, clean black Cadillac, and parked next to the Cadillac was a horse. Yeah, dead ass. And I was like, yo, H-Town for real. Talking to Victor, Elmo, and Laybo. We got 2 events that's going down, all right? So get it ready. Okay, we got the Countdown NYE 2019. It's going to be at the Buffalo Soldiers Museum on New Year's Eve. All right, portions of the proceeds are going to go towards Mia's Closet. For more information, you can just log on to thecountdownnye.com. And then we have the Great Ending. It's the New Year's Eve Black Tie celebration that's going to be at Rose Gold, downtown Houston. They're going to have it popping there, and proceeds from the Great Ending will go towards feeding the homeless here in Houston. Young kings doing their thing, business-wise, giving back. I know it's got to feel good. I know your family got to be proud.
Oh, man, it's a wonderful feeling just to be able to just to be able to sit with guys like them, man, just to be able to see the longevity we've had, just to be able to give job opportunities to people, and to be able to help those who can't help themselves at times. You know, it's a great feeling. With him being from another country, I'm from another city.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you from another city. Just to be able, Houston is a good city, man.
Yeah,
There's a lot of opportunities. Dude.
I said last night at this movie premiere, I was like, yo, you know, when I got here, I was like, Houston is so dope. Like, it's the country's best kept secret.
Yeah.
Well, the secret's out now. The secret is out now. You know how I know? Because the traffic has grown exponentially since I've been here about 6 years. So everybody know about H-Town, and we're going to continue to grow, man. Hey, thank y'all for stopping by, coming on the program. It's just real dope. Where can they follow y'all and just get more information on everything?
All right, so you can follow me at Victor the Realtor on Instagram. You can also follow my company, Vic and Cos, and you can go to vicandcos.com. Post Lounge is our new lounge. Check us out.
You can follow me on Laybo for President, Laybo, the number 4, President with a Z. And you can check out the new lounge, Plush Bar and Grill, on Instagram. We right on 45 and Greens Road. We appreciate you, man, having us.
Oh, man, the pleasure was all mine, man. I appreciate y'all. Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. Welcoming back. She is the founder of Leap Wellness, a television personality, former television personality, or I'm not sure. She'll let you know. But I'm so glad to have her back, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Christine Kearns back on Access Houston. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, TV host, former or still?
I haven't been I've done bits and pieces this past year, but I've been focusing, I guess, on the baby.
Yeah.
And healthy living, healthy lifestyle, and the big move back to the UK. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at.
You were here first on the program back in the spring, and you were telling us your story and about Leap Wellness and your journey of health and happiness. And how has that been going for you?
It's been going great. So since April, I have continued kind of to nourish the body and mind, and I've been practicing all the things that I've been doing to myself, been nourishing the baby, who's now 22 months yesterday, and he'll be 2 in February 14th, our little Valentine's boy. So what's been really great is to apply kind of what we were talking about, really integrating that into the toddler time that he was in, and continuing to work out, which I've loved. You know, I think we talked a lot about that last time I was here.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have, with it being the holiday time, a lot of people, and sometimes myself included, I fall into this. I don't work out as much. Like I normally, get it in 3 times a week, at least 2 at the minimum. There's something about in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, or probably just Thanksgiving into the new year, where I kind of, mentally check out and just do the bare minimum of what I got to do. But normally I'm, sleeping later. I'm only working out maybe once a week. Doing full body and eating whatever
and enjoying all that. And I guess that's why I've been interested in what we're going to talk about, because I think we all feel like that during the holidays and even into December. This month we're also busy with the office parties, the family commitments, the children's nativity play, the work deadlines. That we can get caught up in the busyness of the holiday spirit, which is always fun, but there is an element of it can become quite stressful.
Yes.
So what I've been working on is a little kind of initiative for women, focusing on women, but this is for men as well and for families from, age 4 to 104. Of no sexual orientation. It's for everybody, so this isn't men, babies, whatever, to stay healthy and well, and to practice just 15 minutes a day moving the body throughout December.
And you call it the 12 Days of Fitmas.
Yes.
That's cute.
I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
So 12 days of fitness during the holidays, but Fitmas, right?
Right.
So a little bit of fun for the Fitmas holiday festiveness. So, it's about moving your body, but it doesn't have to be full blown, heavy weight lifting or, get into a really strenuous yoga class or a Pilates class. This is encouraging people to begin a practice of physical movement. So people who would like to take a walk, get to a class, try a class, maybe try a different class. If you're a yoga person, maybe try boxercise, There's so many things that are out there, but it's to encourage people to spend 15 minutes on them and only them without any distractions.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, I could use that myself, just a little quiet time just to woo-saw. And there's so many things that I want to do and try in 2019. I mean, I've been thinking about, yoga or Pilates, just to become more in tune with, my center, because I work out, I'm pretty fit. I stay in there, but, that mind body connection, we have to think that, which it really does work, because I'm gonna tell you a trick that I do, Christine.
Oh, okay.
When I'm like during this time and I only work out like once a week.
Yeah.
I tell my brain that my body is working out.
That is so brilliant, because that is what this is all about. The brain-body connection, it's been scientifically proven now, KG, by so many doctors, that what we think about, we become. And in terms of talking to the cells, even to just be quiet and feel healthy, it chemically changes the neurochemistry of what goes on with your brain, can affect the health of your cells inside your body.
Shut up.
It does. This isn't coming from me. This is medical doctors have really tuned into this
scientific
research.
evidence of it. Scientific
evidence. And I know this because there's a wonderful doctor here by the name of Dr. Asif Ali, who's a cardiologist here in Houston. And I had some kind of cardiology thing, stress. Let's call it stress. Okay. I went for a checkup, and he is very much all about mind-body connection. He is a holistic surgeon that is practicing medicine, but is very pro the preventative methods of keeping the heart healthy. Yeah. So when we chatted, and I kind of went in, was like, okay, I'm getting chest pains, but I really don't need XYZ because I'm really into natural and whatever. He gave me some supplements that were it was a busy time in my life, and I was getting chest tightness. That was all it was. But for those people who have a very quick and sometimes, painful and can be, fatal heart attack, the difference between I've got a twinge and this is a serious thing. And that's why with this 12 days of fitness, it's a fun way to mind-body connection, your lungs. This isn't about looking and feeling good. That's the bonus. You get the good looking body, but that's not what the point of the thing is. This is about keeping your organs moving, and don't allow the stress to build up and locate itself in part of your body,
Yeah. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Christine Kearns from Leap Wellness. She's challenging us all during this holiday season with the 12 days of Fitmas. And it's about, nourishing the mind and the body, and having that mind-body connection, because I really do that when I only am my once a week workout. And when I tell my body that I am working out, when my brain tells my body that, we are working out, muscles have been like,
and your muscles will do it.
And my muscles will do it. I feel it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are.
We are. Here we go. They'll contract.
They
know.
Do. I felt it. And so this is amazing. So you say 15 minutes a day for the 12 days. What are some of the suggestions that you would give people to do in that 15 minutes? Would it be just, a walk, a light jog, a run? Would it be like, I don't know, just when you're in your mental space, just some
meditation?
Meditation, deep breathing. What do you suggest?
Okay, so here's my top 3.
Okay.
It just off the cuff, like simple things, okay? everybody can take a walk. It doesn't require, equipment, and it's fairly low in terms of its commitment to, you can take a walk anywhere, whether you're taking a walk around your garden or your local street or in a park, yeah? But get outside, get the fresh air in your lungs, wrap up if you're in a cold part of the world, and take a walk, yeah? 15 minutes can do so much for your brain. Again, this is scientifically proven by experts. So that's why I've suggested 15 minutes. Obviously, for people who want to go longer, they can. So number 1, take a walk. Number 2, I would say meditation.
Okay.
So get quiet, get still. There is a ton of awesome stuff on the internet where you can just hit YouTube or Google if you want some guidance. Who I recommend, I love Deepak Chopra. Awesome. He's my guru.
Yes. Yeah.
A lot of people know him. Wonderful, wonderful practices. Get into that and be still. That's number 2. And thirdly, I would say a Pilates-based practice that could be a bar class. So here in Houston, there's a lot of this bar stuff and it's fantastic. So I go to Define Body, which is around the whole community in various parts of the city. So a bar class, what that does is that's a full body conditioning. So you're getting some, you're getting muscle work, you're getting stuff, you're getting some cardio. At times, you're really working, your joints. You're also getting mindfulness there because you're on a mat in a space and you're concentrated. So you could try that at either a class or you could try that at home. So if you were looking at, for example, some Pilates exercises, again, internet's your friend. So, without promoting anything particular, just get yourself a very inexpensive yoga mat and just get in front of your computer and learn a couple of simple moves that you can do, a couple of repeats, and it's that simple.
Okay. All right. I like that. You listen to Access Houston, talking to the lovely Christine Kearns from Leap Wellness, the 12 Days of Fitmas. And it can start today, and just 15 minutes a day to get your organs going, to meditate, to relax your mind, less stress, all of that. So leaping into 2019, what are some of your goals?
Some of my goals. Okay, so I am moving back to the UK. We're still going to be, connecting to Houston, so it won't be goodbye forever.
Okay.
However, our family will be living and certainly rooting down back in England, which is our native home of Liverpool. Whoop to Liverpool. I always say to people, I am not British, I am Scouse, which means I'm a Liverpudlian. So I'm going back home. So one of my main goals is to continue to be mindful about lifestyle, because I've learned I've really tuned into my body and mind since I've been here, out of the bubble that was my life before, and to continue to look after myself during the move while I connect back with my hometown.
Sure.
And to set some goals about kind of just being present more. I think we can all be present more.
Yeah.
I do try and be present as much as possible, but I think we can just be present more and worry less at times. So those are the things, and just to enjoy my baby. I am returning back to work over in the UK as well. So there's an increase there's a change in lifestyle, which is really exciting. And I can't say too much about what that is yet, but there will be news in January. So there you go.
We'll keep
and
an eye
we'll
open,
chat about that.
Out on that.
So that's the things, just kind of peace, joy, and kind of just.
And I think that's everybody's goal nowadays. They say that, happiness is the new rich. And so
success it begins with you, that you can have all the money in the world, but if you're not happy in your body,
listen,
it doesn't really matter.
You're absolutely right, because I know people with a lot of money and they're miserable, and I know people who are just living paycheck to paycheck, but they're happy and with the life and what is going on. So money isn't that. Christine, thank you for coming on the program. So good to see you. For more information on everything, where can people?
So I have a health blog. So I'm really, promoting and empowering women through, and men, like I said. Nourish with Nature Life is the Instagram. And they can look at Leap Wellness through the Facebook page as well. So just come and visit us. There'll be more information on just healthy food and healthy lifestyle on those pages into the new year.
Indeed. Christine Kearns from Leap Wellness. Thank you so much and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And thank you for listening to Access Houston.
We'll be back with more Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.